Hey, this is a different video than what we normally do because yeah, we haven't run out of ideas. We just don't know what to do. So we're doing like a football video. So basically, we're gonna do the four English leagues, and we're gonna predict of who's gonna win the league, who's gonna come second, who's gonna come third, and fourth for League Two. And well, yeah, at the end of the football season, we'll come back to it and go from there and see who got the closest. So we'll go from Premier League down. Carl's got his predictions, I've got my predictions. We'll go from Premier League down to Championship, down to League One, down to League Two, and then we'll do from there. So you go first.
Yeah, might as well. In the Premier League, I predict Chelsea to win it, City to come second, United to come third, and Arsenal to come fourth. Relegated, I reckon it'll be Bournemouth, Leicester, and Watford. Bournemouth are like a smaller club, so I reckon they'll go straight back down. Leicester, they only just managed to stay up, but I reckon they'll get relegated this season. And Watford could just come up. They spent a bit of money, but I reckon they'll go straight back down again because they're not big enough to stay up.
My prediction for the Premier League is Chelsea to win it, Arsenal to come second, Man United to come third. Chelsea just because they're just got an OP team and they're just like gonna win it.
Money.
Yeah, Arsenal, they're good but they're not the best. Man United, they're getting all of these players in but they're not like doing much. I don't reckon they're gonna get much. They get Champions League, that's about it. Relegated, I think Bournemouth, Watford and Norwich, the three newbies in the Premier League that are coming back up, that are coming up, should I say. And I just predict them just because I reckon they're just gonna come straight back down. Especially Bournemouth, they're such a small club like Carl said, so yeah.
I reckon Hull will win the league, QPR will come second. I reckon Derby will get the playoffs because obviously Hull will only just managed to come down. QPR obviously going to show down, but Derby because they've been in the playoffs, lost, and then they just missed out. It's probably the third time lucky for them. I reckon they'll win the playoffs this year. And to go down, it can be Rotherham, MK Dons, and Preston. Same again because Rotherham only just managed to stay out really. MK Dons obviously got lucky in the last game of the season, and then Preston won the playoffs, but I don't think they'll manage to stay up. I think they'll have an alright season, but they'll be in a relegation dogfight.
My top three in the Championship is Hull to go up, but win the league. Ipswich to come second, and QPR to win the playoffs. Hull, the same reason as Carl, they've literally just come down from the Premier League and they haven't lost hardly any of their players. Ipswich, I am an Ipswich fan, and I'm not being deluded or anything, but we had a good season last season. We brought in a couple of decent players like Pittman, Fraser, Maitland, and Arse from Arsenal. And I reckon we could get automatic and push further. If not, we'll get playoffs. And QPR, just the fact that they've got some really good players. They've just signed J. Emmanuel Thomas from Bristol City. I reckon he'll fit better in their squad.
Bench, yeah. And he's young as well, not 25, I think. Yeah.
Relegated would be MK Dons, Rotherham and Birmingham. Birmingham to come bottom, Rotherham to come second bottom, MK Dons to come third bottom. MK Dons because they're just a franchise team. They're not exactly the best of teams. They're just full of money, and if they are and need to stay up, they need to spend some of that money. Rotherham, they just managed to clip staying up last season. Same as Birmingham, who didn't have a very good season. I reckon that will just get behind them and put them down again. So I don't reckon Birmingham will get anywhere or Rotherham.
Yeah, League One. I reckon Wigan will win the league, and Mill will come second. Wigan, obviously, they had a couple of seasons, they were like playoffs, and then they lost in the playoffs semi-final and they got relegated. So I reckon they will bounce straight back up again. Millwall, they've always been in the Championship down the rear end and have had an unlucky season really. So I reckon they'll go straight back up, they'll just bounce back. They signed a few players who aren't too bad, but there's a whole team really. And Sheffield United, they lost in the semi-final this year against Swindon. I think on aggregate something like 5-4, 6-5. So they were pretty much unlucky to lose. So I reckon they'll win the playoffs. To go down, I reckon it'll be Burton, Fleetwood, Bury and Southend. Southend won the playoff final very luckily. Okay, it was 0-0 full time and then they scored like 119th minute equalising and won on penalties. Bury, I think they finished second this year or maybe third. I reckon they'll go straight back down because they're not a very big club for the Football League. They're alright, same as Fleetwood. Fleetwood come from like non-league and they've done alright. but I reckon they had quite a good season. Obviously, bounced back from the playoff from the 2013-14 season on the playoffs. They've had a good bounce back season of League One, and then Burton, they've had a good last season. Won the league. I think they've got the record most points or something. And they've got a new manager. So even though they've got a new manager and he's good, I just don't think they'll stay up.
Right, fair enough. League One, I reckon Wigan will come first, Millwall will come second, and Swindon will come third. Wigan, they've just come down, they've got the money, they will go back up. They've got a former player as their manager who knows the club, knows the squad, and he's going to bring in the right sort of players. Millwall, their championship standard, they shouldn't have got relegated.
No.
Swindon, they're good, but they're not consistent, and they just fuck up really easy. Relegated Colchester, Burton, Southend and Bury. Colchester, they just scraped staying up last season, on the last day of the season against Preston.
85th minute winner or something.
Yeah. Burton, Southend and Bury, I just don't think they're quick for League One football. I reckon they're just all League Two at the moment.
Yeah,
Southend may be better than the others, because they've brought in like Mooney, Wordsworth from Ipswich and some other players, but I don't reckon they'll get anywhere.
Yeah, Southend are probably the biggest team out of them four that are going down. All the rest have all been like low League Two, non-league. So League Two, I reckon Portsmouth will win the league. I think they finished just outside playoff season is finished. And I reckon they've got a little bit of money for League Two. They've got a lot of fans. They always basically sell out. So I reckon they'll have the fans behind them this year, and I reckon they'll push for first place. But I reckon Orient will finish second. I support Orient, and we just got relegated. And I thought we was going to win the league, but then I had doubts. I think we'll do well, but I don't think we'll win the league. I reckon we'll come second. Crawley, who also come down with us, I reckon they'll finish third. And in fourth position, we'll have Bristol Rovers. They got relegated 2 seasons ago, and they won the playoffs last season. So they've just gone back up, and I reckon they'll have a bounce back season. They'll just keep going. They'll just push and push. Like last season, their average attendance was something like 8,000. So for someone who's in the non-league, that's brilliant really. For fans to commit, even though it's been relegated. And also to go down from League Two, I reckon it'll be Barnet. They've just come up and they had a great season in the conference, but I don't think they'll do too well in the Football League. And also I reckon Dagenham will go down. I think they finished like 19th last year, which isn't that bad because they've always been down there, but I don't think they'll have much to say this season. I think they'll go down.
Alright, League Two, I reckon Leyton Orient will win the league. I don't really know much about League Two, so these are just random guesses of teams that I don't know, just picked. Portsmouth to come second, Wickham to come third. I know they had a good season last season, they just missed out on winning the playoffs. And Luton to come fourth. Relegated, Hartlepool, I know they were down relegation all season and just managed to come back up. And Bristol Rovers, complete opposite to Carl, he thought that they were going to get, well he thinks they're going to get bounced back up. But I reckon they're going to get relegated back down to the conference. It's not called the conference anymore, I don't know, Premier League or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, changes every year, so I mean. But yeah, that's my prediction of League Two and all 4 leagues and Carl, so yeah, we just thought we'd do this video. It's like something different than what we normally do, like a challenge or something, and it will just
boost our videos really.
Yeah,
just something to do.
If you can, like and share this video, or like and share our other videos, because we need to try and get some more views than what we have done, and we want to get a bit more popular than what we are. And then once we get a bit more popular, we can start uploading bigger videos that we've got better ideas for, that we want to get decent amount of views and likes on. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
You might see me in a Lambo, camel snapback, Rambo.